In Minecraft 1.20, Mojang introduced armor trims. 16 different trims are spread out among different structures, the rarest one being the Silence Armor trim. The Silence Armor trim is mine and many others' favorite. The first project for GuildRock Season 7 is to collect all Silence Armor trims near spawn, so I'm the only one with that trim. To locate ancient cities, I will be using Chunk Base. Before the season started, I took the seed of the world and went to all ancient cities near spawn, in a creative world, to find all silence trims. To get to the ancient cities, I was going to need an elytra, and to transport all the items from an ancient city, I was going to need shulker boxes. I decided to speedrun the game to get the shulkers and the elytra. But before I speedrun the game, I'm going to pick up the silence trims in the closest 5 cities. I traveled through a pre-planned route, through a cave, and into the city. I made my way over to the chest with the silence armor trim, and after only being on the world for 30 minutes, I got one of the rarest items in Minecraft. After checking in a creative world, I realized that the loot tables on GuildRock did not match. To get all silence trims, I was going to need to raid every chest in every city near spawn. I continued the speedrun and got shulker boxes and a few elytra. Now that I have everything I need, I want to find the most efficient way to raid an ancient city. From my research, there are 3 different ways to raid an ancient city. The first and most common method I have seen is dying to the warden. This method will cause a lot of items that are in this city to despawn, and a lot of travel necessary to get back to the city, making it inefficient. I am not going to be trying this method because I know that there are better methods. The second method I have seen is covering the sensors and shriekers in wool, and then taking the loot out of the chest. There's a lower chance of death with this one than the first method. The third method is flying into a chest, loot the chest really quickly, and fly away before the warden spawns. This method is risky, but you don't need to worry about covering everything in wool. The first method will take many hours to raid a city, but the 2 other methods I tried took a similar amount of time, and they both took around 30 minutes each. The second method is safer, and you get more time to loot the chests, but you need to gather wool. The third method takes a lot of rockets, it's dangerous, and you don't have a lot of time to loot the chests, so I'm picking method 2 from now on. I also made a pack that makes it easier to see sensors and shriekers, and grey wool. After many hours of raiding, I have cleared every city within a 7,000 block radius of spawn. Rocket, a member of GuildRock, had all trims except silence. It was his birthday soon, and multiple people asked for the trim so they could give it to Rocket. By being the only one with this trim, I was stopping the rest of the server from experiencing a small part of the game. I sold the trim so the rest of the server could experience one of the best armor trims in Minecraft. Other members may have access to the silence trim, but they do not have easy access to ancient city loot. To allow other members to gain access to ancient city loot, I'll be building shops that sell loot. The first shop will be for armor trims and swift sneak books. I built a medieval blacksmith because it will sell stuff for armor and blacksmiths make armor. For a freehand build, this turned out really good. Apparently my blacksmith is in a location that I was not allowed to build in, so I spent an hour and a half moving the entire shop, over 20 blocks. That was painful. The design for the next shop will be based off of a structure in the ancient city. I copied the structure block for block. Then I added a few extra details to improve how it looks. I set up a few chests to put items that I will be selling. I am now selling every Ancient City exclusive item, so people don't need to travel 7,000 blocks and risk their lives, and instead they can give a few diamonds to get the Ancient City loot. But when I returned to my base, I saw something strange. Did someone build in my area? Yeah, someone built in my area. I definitely have this claimed. I mean, I can probably do something with this build. It looks quite cool, so I'm not going to destroy it.